In this class, we are going to discuss chapter number 17, the first war of Indian independence. We are discussing this chapter from social science textbook part 2 of Karnataka boards. First of all, understand the first war of Indian independence in the year 1857. Before going to discuss, many Indians call this war as a first war, the first war of India's independence. But why? Because earlier days also lot of wars were there, like Battle of Plassey, Battle of Buxar, Anglo-Mysore War, Anglo-Maratha War. Lot of wars we discussed in the part 1. But why this 1857 as a first war of Indian independence? For that, understand this, the first war of independence was mainly for 4 causes. The first cause, political cause, economic, as well as administrative, as well as military cause. These are the 4 causes, but this is the first war of independence has took place. The first, the political causes. When we read history, doctrine of lapse as well as subsidiary alliance, we all know that. Let's have a revision of doctrine of lapse. Doctrine of lapse means any king, if he don't have his own higher child, if he adopts and try to make him as a king, then he is unable to, he can't do that because of doctrine of lapse. Doctrine of lapse agreement tells that if any king adopt any son, then he has to leave his kingdom. He has to surrender to the British. This is the doctrine of lapse. Comment down who made the doctrine of lapse or who introduced the doctrine of lapse. The next comes subsidiary alliance. Subsidiary alliance means British as well as Indian princely states will have an agreement. By that agreement, Indians, if they need any help of British for the wars or any other things, like soldiers will provide by the British for Indian kings. There is a reason Indians has to take care all the soldiers, and if Indian kings want to make agreement with other king, then they have to take permission from the British. This was the subsidiary alliance. Comment on who introduced subsidiary alliance as well as who introduced doctrine of lapse. Let's get back to the first war of independence, political causes. When the kings signed agreement signed by this doctrine of lapse as well as subsidiary alliance, people face lot of things. The kings face lot of problems by these 2 agreements, as well as who are working their ministers as well as soldiers. They got unemployed. Lot of problems they are facing, and every king and their people are unhappy with these agreements. The next comes economic causes. In the economic causes, if you revise the history, in England 18th century, 17th century, what happened? Industrialization started. Due to industries, what happened? In British, they will take raw materials from India and want to export to the England, and from there they will bring the finished products and they want to sell in the India. In India, we can make the products by the handmaids, but that handmaids, to sell that in the market, British was applying tax for that handmade products, and they can't sell due to high taxes. They can't sell in the market. That's the reason England government or England factories got profit in India, and lot of people got unemployed because of economic causes. The heavy taxes, as well as not only this handlooms, as well as for zamindari systems. Lot of problems we face in agriculture field also. Agriculture also, farmers also got problems due to British. The next comes administrative system. In the administrative system, like civil code as well as criminal code was created. In the courts, British brought English language, which many Indians don't know the English language. As well as what British did, they want to favor the British people. They don't want to favor the Indians. There is no equality in the courts. Like now we have. Earlier days, there was no equality and they want to favor the British, as in the rules and regulations, the courts have been changed in the court. That's the reason many Indians are unhappy because of this administrative causes. The fourth comes military causes. The lowest salary, the lowest status, the lowest opportunity for Indians, the highest status, the highest opportunity, the highest salary for British. This was the justice what British was giving for Indians. And Indians were not happy for these all things because they are working hard but at low salary, low stage, as well as lowest opportunities Indians are getting. If you consider these all causes, main 4 causes, you can see that kings were unhappy by the British, as well as farmers are unhappy, as well as Indian merchants were unhappy, as well as soldiers were unhappy. Many people are unhappy with the British. That's the reason this is the first time 1857 when all came together and made a war. as well as let's revise you what happened in 1857, what situation triggered all over India that they thought to make a war against the British. In the 1857, what happened? British introduced a new guns called as Royal Enfield. To that, cartridges were there. That cartridges has to be removed by the teeth. They had removed by the teeth. And a rumor was spread all over the world, India, that these cartridges were made up of cow fat as well as pig fat. We all know cow is sacred to the Hindus, as well as Muslims will never touch the pigs. And these two rumors, what they did, they created unity in Indian soldiers and they denied these cartridges. They told we will not use these cartridges, but British told you have to use, and British forced a person called as Mangal Pandey. No, Mangal Pandey, you have to use that cartridges. To use the cartridges, they had to remove by the teeth. Now Mangal Pandey got angry and he killed a British major officer. When he killed British major officer, later he was captured and was hanged to the death. But remaining soldiers, they got motivated, as well as many all over the India, they got motivated soldiers, kings. They all thought, let's clear this British, let's remove this British from India, kick them here, and let's have independence all over the India. And that's the reason all went to the Delhi and told Bahadur Shah II, the Mughal Empire, that my dear Mughal Empire, Bahadur Shah II, you are our king, please rule us, but we want freedom from this British. But what happened that 1857, when all Indians came together, all religious people came together, all soldiers, farmers, kings, citizens, merchants, all came together. But then also we not got independence. We got independence in the year 1947. Very good. In the year 1947. In the year 1947 we got independence. But what happened? These 90 years, before 90 years, 1857 we should get independence. But what happened? Why the first war of Indian independence failed? Understand carefully. Before that, let's learn some examples of kings, what they worked. In Kanpur, Nana Sahib. What Nana Sahib did in Kanpur? He took his military force, his army force, everything, and tried to defeat the British. As well as Tatya Tope helped him, his assistant. In Jhansi, Rani Lakshmibai, she also tried to defeat the British. Tatya Tope helped here also. But all were defeated by the British. But why? What are the causes? Understand the causes carefully. The causes was, first cause was no proper planning was there. We will attack in this time, in this place. There is no proper planning. As well as lack of leadership. There is no proper leader or proper guidance. As well as no proper planning, no proper modernized weapons. As well as there is no proper system. They were motivated, they tried to make a war and they want to free India from the British, but there is no proper planning. That's the reason. Plan your exam so that you can crack easily, or you will be hurry-burry. You can take the message from this 1857 war: proper planning, proper guidance, proper unity. So for your exams, properly plan for your exam so that you can crack easily your exam out of out. Get back to the syllabus. In this learning, as we discussed, these are the causes which was the failure for the 1857 or the first war of India's independence. Now, what are the effects of Indian independence? The first war of India's independence, what are the effects? As the effects we can discuss, the East India Company has been abolished by the 1858. What she declared from England, we will abolish the 1857, we will abolish the East India Company, will create direct control of England government to the India. As well as equality has been given. England government told that from today onwards, we will not interfere in the Sati system or any other religious matter, we will not support. Because earlier days, we see the Sati system as well, a lot of things we can see. Government told we will not interfere in any religious matters. As well as equality will be there. As well as the expansion plan, what was the expansion plan of East India Company? We will avoid all plans and will give equality for everyone. This is the first chapter of First War of Indian Independence. Hope you like this video. Hope you got some knowledge. Like the channel, like the video. You can get the other videos in the channel. Subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. Thank you.